Hey there guys, it's Kim, your Chic Geek from YourChicGeek.com, and I'm coming to you today with a quick video tutorial on how to SEO a blog post. Alright, so just real quick, what is SEO? Search engine optimization is basically a practice that allows you, or that you use, to add certain keywords into your content to optimize your content for, or your blog posts and content for the search engines. It basically helps increase the chances of your content getting found on the web. So I want to give a fair warning to you guys, for all of you advanced people. This is a basic overview of how to optimize a blog post for the search engines. So a couple of the tools that I'm going to be using for this is WordPress, right? That's what my blog is set up on. And then the YOAST SEO plugin is absolutely hands down one of my favorites. It's very easy to use. If you have a WordPress blog or a site, I would highly recommend that you go out, download this plugin right away, start using this bad boy to optimize all of your content. All right, so I am going to exit out of my little 2-slide presentation, and I'm going to pop on over here to my WordPress blog to show you guys how to do this. All right, so as you can see here, I had already kind of done a little bit of work. All right, so the keyword that I am targeting with this tutorial is how not to drive a truck. All right, so that is the keyword that I'm going to be targeting. And one of the first things that I do whenever I'm optimizing my blog post is to, of course, add my keyword somewhere within the title. So as you can see here, my keyword was how not to drive a truck, so I wanted to add the title as learn how not to drive a truck. Okay, simple to the point. So the next thing that I do is in my content, which is written down here in WordPress, I usually try to use this keyword throughout the text or throughout the content no more than 5 times. Okay, that is the golden number for me. I forget what, I think maybe I read it on Moz or somewhere, but anyways, you don't want to use your keyword too much within your content because it can come off as keyword stuffing. And keyword stuffing is no bueno. It's not good. It will cause your content and your site to be penalized from the search engines. And it's basically like, learn how not to drive a truck with this tutorial, because how not to drive a truck is something that you need to know, and you don't want to do that. That's just crazy and it doesn't make any sense. So again, 5 is the magic number. Please remember that, people. Okay. All right. So in Yoast, again, that's the plugin that I'm using. What I really love about this is that this plugin gives you a preview of everything. So as you can see here, it's giving me a preview of my content, of my title. All right, so learn how not to drive a truck with this tutorial. Again, my keyword is how not to drive a truck. What I also like is that in the focus keyword, you just come here and type this in, how not to drive a truck, okay? Because that is the keyword that I'm targeting for this specific example. And then under SEO title, another thing that I really love about Yoast is that as soon as I type in my title, it's going to also put the title down here in the SEO title. Now, if you want to, you can change this. I don't recommend it. I always keep it the same. I always leave it as is because it's perfect, right? It works for this specific tutorial. All right. So, and then the last thing, well, not the last thing, but the next thing that I want to do is I want to add a meta description. And I'm just going to take this out here. So a meta description is essentially the, you know, whenever you're searching on the internet and you see that little bit of text underneath like a title and then the link. So that's the meta description. It's basically describing to you what this article is going to be about. So in this case, with using my keyword, how not to drive a truck, I'm going to put in here, learn how to learn not to drive a truck. Check out this post. All right, so this is just a generic, you know, you can definitely kind of switch this around, but basically what you want to make sure that you do is to use your keyword in the meta description, right? Because it's just telling Google, it's telling the different search engines that, hey, this is what this article is going to be about. If somebody wants to learn how not to drive a truck, then this is something that they want to look at. So you definitely want to make sure you add your keyword there. A couple of other things that I always do whenever I'm optimizing my blog post is to, under my tags, okay, I also make sure to add my keyword there, all right? And then the last thing, and this is really, really, really important, guys, you have to remember this. Whenever you are optimizing for the search engines, always, always, always rename your images from the generic image name to a name with your keyword somewhere in there, okay? So for this particular example, as you can see, and I have a lot of stuff, but as you can see here, I have renamed my keyword with the title, How Not to Drive a Truck, and then the alt text, and this is absolutely the most important part. You want to make sure that you put your keywords in the alt text box, right? Again, whenever somebody is searching in Google, you know, people are looking for images a lot. So whenever somebody goes to Google and they're looking for an image and they type in how not to drive a truck, whenever you put your keywords in your alt text, then your image related to how not to drive a truck is gonna come up. That's just what it is. All right. So that's just the basic overview, guys, of how to optimize a blog post for search. Now, obviously, there's a little bit more that goes into this, like you want to be able to learn how to do, you want to be able to do keyword research and all that good stuff. But once you have found a keyword that you want to use and target for your content, these are just the basic steps that you need to take to get it, to get your blog post optimized, to increase your chances of getting found online. So I hope that this has been a very eye-opening tutorial for you. If you want to learn more about, establishing a web presence and all of this other good techie stuff, semi-techie stuff for your business, then head on over to my site at yoursheetgeek.com. I would appreciate it. And if you like this video, please share it. Share it with others. Let others know about it. And I thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys later.